3, 2, 1.
Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
Hello to those of you who are feeling called to this reading in particular, mystery reading number 1046. My name is Elizabeth, and before getting into this reading, if you are a reoccurring viewer, you enjoy my work, and you would like to help support it, feel free to do so by sticking around and hitting that subscribe button down below. And if you do feel called to subscribe and stick around, welcome, and thank you very much for your support, as well as your presence during this reading. So, I did just see the number 111 on the timer of this video, and this number is about trusting yourself. It's the first number that I would be interpreting in the number 1046. It feels like the letter B could be significant for somebody. Only take that if it resonates and you're already aware, and that could just be confirmation for you. I feel like there is something here for you to release, to let go. I think for everybody, there's always something to let go or release. I just saw the number 222. It's on a video I have playing in the background, which is, in a headphone. It's meditation music. But the number 2 can be confirmation of a significant person or situation on your mind as you watch this reading. It could be about creating peace and balance within yourself, psychologically and spiritually. And it could also be about your choices and prioritizing what means the most to you. And it feels like something that means the most to you right now, or should, has to do with walking away or letting go of someone or something or many people or many things. Maybe you are shedding away some darkness within you, and it's manifesting as shedding away relationships and situations that don't align with the light that is shining within and outside of you, that it is no longer being overshadowed by your own darkness. I was silent there for a second because I didn't want to be in the middle of talking and then sneeze. I think I have to sneeze again. Maybe not. It feels like I want to sneeze, but I'm just not. I just see the number 345 though, which is a sign, confirmation for me actually, to trust that everything happens for a reason, that I sneezed during this reading for a reason. I typically interpret sneezes as a sign or signs of blessings. So I feel like that's confirmation for you that whatever is lost will be replaced, which is how I interpret the number 8. Lost and trusting that whatever is lost will be replaced. And I feel like you can trust that and believe in it. The potential of positive change, I feel like you can believe in that. Moving on to the number 0, after we just talked about the number 1 and trusting yourself. Well, I do want to say, trust whatever you feel called to let go or walk away from. One way that I interpret the number 0 is knowing when to put yourself first. And that feels very relevant here. I often or always say with the number 0 that there is always a journey or a relationship with yourself that needs to be taken care of and runs parallel to other journeys and relationships outside of yourself. It feels like it could be important for somebody to balance selfishness with generosity, whether you give too much to yourself or you don't give to yourself enough. There's an extreme here that needs to be balanced out with either more given to yourself or giving more to others and giving to yourself less. Balance definitely seems like a theme here, especially because of the number 2. I'm also feeling that Athena could be significant. I believe that's some sort of goddess, like maybe Greek or Roman. Honestly, I'm really not sure, but if you're into that sort of thing, mythology, or you feel called to, I encourage you to look up Athena and why she could be coming up in this reading for you. I think she's either the goddess of love or wisdom. Like I said, I really don't know. So trust where you feel called and where you don't feel called as well. The other way that I interpret the number 0 is about patterns or cycles that you may be seeing or noticing within yourself or your reality that are really worth paying attention to, and these could be either be positive or negative. Of course, the positive ones, there's a message here about reinforcement. If they're negative, it's about change, positive change. I also feel like I really wanted to say signs and synchronicities when I was trying to say patterns and cycles. I'm also going to say signs, synchronicities, and symbols. I feel like these in particular, maybe there are some patterns, repeating signs, symbols, or synchronicities that you are really, really being called to pay attention to. This reading feels very good, very guided, and I feel like I'm really connecting with somebody watching this reading right now. The number 4, again, like in the last reading, for some reason I wanted to say the number 3. Maybe 1043 could be significant, or just the 3 itself. For me, that number is about communication, self-expression, healing, growing, and making an important commitment, especially to yourself, the relationship with yourself and your well-being. Only take what resonates from that number 3. I'm not going to interpret it too much because I don't want this video to be forever long. The number 4, that's about your ancestors and stability. And I really feel that any changes that you are making to create more stability in your life, people and situations that reinforce instability and unpredictability, letting those go, I feel like your ancestors are really supporting that. Whatever you're letting go to create more stability, psychologically, spiritually, or physically in your reality, your ancestors will always support your stability, your sense of safety and security. In fact, I think they always want you to put that first, as that is part of putting yourself first. Because you deserve to live and feel stable. Because you deserve peace and predictability, knowing what to expect, where you're going in life. I mean, you don't have to know every little thing, but the general direction. You deserve to trust where you're going in life, I think is a better way to say it. The last number, the number 6, is about a choice between self-love and self-destruction. It's reminding me of making a commitment, in particular to self-love and walking away completely from self-destruction and self-hate. I really feel that there's something here about just wrapping yourself up in the love, respect that you have, or you should have. You really do deserve to be your own best friend and to have your own back. We all do. And when we all have a healthier relationship with ourselves, have our own backs, take care of ourselves, nurture and protect ourselves in the way that we deserve. We're taking care of our future as a collective, nurturing and protecting our future as humanity. I just think about how, like, you think about somebody who takes care of themselves the way that they deserve and their potential is crazy. But then you think about, well, what if everybody did that? I really think that we have the power as a collective to create utopia or complete dystopia. It's almost like a choice between self-love and self-destruction is a choice between living in utopia and living in a dystopia. Choose what you deserve. I feel like that is an important message, whether it's in relationship to, or in relation to a commitment between self-love and self-destruction, or just a choice that you need to make. Choose what you deserve, what you need. Choose how you wish to express yourself and show up in the world. Adding up these numbers, 1 plus 0 is 4. No, it's not. 1 plus 0 is 1, plus 4 is 5, plus 6 is 11, 1 plus 1 is 2. We did already talk about the number 2, since I saw 222. That's just even further confirmation of a significant relationship. We're 2 minutes into the second portion of this video that I'm recording, because if you didn't already know, I can only record videos 10 minutes at a time, unfortunately. But the number 2, confirmation of a significant relationship or situation on your mind that you've been thinking about during this reading, or that you may think about later on in this reading. It's confirmation of creating peace and balance and stability within yourself so you can manifest those things in your reality, in every corner of your reality. I almost wanted to say nook and cranny, but to be honest with you, I don't know how I feel about that phrase. It's like whenever people don't like the word moist. I don't like it. But lastly, it's confirmation of your choices and prioritizing what means the most to you, including your well-being, and creating a future that reflects who you truly are, what you're passionate about, what you really want, and what you really need. While I was being silent there, I was looking up because I was trying to count how long I wanted to be silent for. And when I was done counting, I looked down at the timer and I saw the number 321, which is about trusting that everything happens for a reason. That could be confirmation for somebody to trust the mystery. Maybe for somebody, the unknown is feeling less scary and more curious or strange or interesting, alluring even. I am going to move into using cards to finish up this reading, starting with these playing cards. I'm only going to pull a few of them. We're going to see what else comes through and what else there is to say about all of these messages about trusting yourself, putting yourself first, paying attention to interesting patterns or cycles in your life or within yourself, using your voice, growing, healing, committing, putting stability first, connecting with your ancestors, lots of messages, choosing self-love over self-hate, self-respect over self-disrespect. What is there to say, really? What else is there about a significant relationship or situation on whoever's watching this reading on your mind? Creating balance and peace within yourself. and prioritizing what means the most to you. Again, I feel called to encourage you to trust whoever or whatever you feel called to walk away from, to respect yourself and your well-being and what you deserve and what you need. Oh, we have the Ace of Hearts, or in tarot it would be considered the Ace of Cups. It says looking, and for the other side it says not ready. We do have looking upright. Looking glass may be a significant phrase for somebody. The Ace of the Cups, or the Ace of Hearts, is an opportunity to express yourself or to really emotionally connect with someone or something. There is an opportunity to connect with a significant person or situation on your mind. There's an opportunity here to invest yourself deeper on an emotional level. Oh, I have the Three of Cups, or the Three of Hearts. It says social, and then other side says antisocial, but this is a celebration card. This card is about having fun, having a good time. This could be about a group of people, maybe like a group of friends. It really is an opportunity to have a good time, to express yourself, to have fun, and to show up authentically. The last card, I have is the King of Diamonds, or the King of Pentacles. It says provider and abundant. Other side says greedy and desire. This represents somebody, it can represent someone who identifies themselves as more of a provider, a financially supportive role in your life. And it doesn't matter about gender, despite that this is on a king card. But this is, if it's not about being a provider, just in general, there's somebody here who has the means to meet up, to show up, to connect, to have fun, to really pursue an opportunity of love or just connection. This definitely doesn't have to be about love, but it also definitely could be. You trust yourself, your intuition, and how this applies to your situation. It also could not apply in this reading. This might not be meant for you, and that's okay. I just remembered the number 3. We didn't talk about the number 3. But one second, my mouth is feeling really dry. I keep clearing my throat, which makes me think of your throat chakra. Something could be blocking you from expressing yourself and using your voice toward another person or other people, really connecting with them. And it's important for you to reflect on that so you can really connect no matter what the situation is. As I said earlier, the number 3 is about self-expression, communication, healing, growing, and making a commitment. There could be a very specific message here about someone being ready to make a romantic commitment. I just really urge you to use your judgment. Make sure that your feelings about this person are about connection and not safety. If this feels like it's validating and it makes you feel safe, I would be hesitant to believe that how do I put this? If it's about connection, I feel like that's your intuition. And if it's about safety, I feel like that's your ego. And if you do resonate with it being your ego, don't feel ashamed for that. Even if it's not about, this reading isn't about confirmation of a romantic interest and seeing through a commitment. with a romantic interest, I do feel that there is an opportunity here for you, of course, if it resonates for you, to connect, really, really connect and celebrate, have a good time, spend time with people that you care about and that care about you. I'm going to finish up this reading. Interesting. I was about to tell you, I'm going to finish up this reading by drawing out one card from these index cards. And I have it flipped this way because on the other side, I was actually holding it like this. And it says, someone wants to speak to you. There's an opportunity here to use your voice in a connection, no matter what kind of connection it is. This feels like confirmation to allow yourself to connect, to listen, and to be heard, too. I'm also feeling the Teach and Share card from the Ancestor Spirit Oracle. It feels like your ancestors are coming through to point out that maybe one of you, or both of you, or all of you have something to teach and share with each other. There is something to learn in this interaction or this connection. The index card that I have is, what's the real you? Someone here wants to connect with the truth of who you are. This could be you, this could be this other person. And I feel like this opportunity to connect will help one of you or both of you see things more clearly in terms of the potential and where things could go. So I really, really encourage you to take this opportunity to express yourself, have a good time, connect with someone, or maybe support somebody else. And to be honest about how you feel, what you think and believe, just, overall, who you truly are. I do feel that you will be happy that you did decide to connect with this person or these people or to support them. Oh, and I'm about to stop recording. Saw the number 234 on the timer, which is another sign about trusting that everything happens for a reason. This opportunity to connect, have fun, celebrate is here for a reason. Of course, it's about having a good time. But there's something spiritually significant as well.